Hey. um, my subscribers, you're welcome back to my channel. I make some videos based on requests this time around, and this one is this title is so funny, and well, actually, it's not that funny. It's something that most people like to do, but I think if I may advise, I may say you should leave it to be like that. But for the request, people have been asking me that most of the CEO and the owners of businesses have been complaining seriously, because in this part of the country where there's a lot of people, apprenticeship is practiced so much in this part of the world, where a situation, somebody, maybe you are into one particular trading, and for you to bring up another person to help you, or to help the person will serve you for a period of 5 to 7 years. So within that period, you leave the shop and their goods for the person to be selling, and on that period, a lot of those apprentices make a lot of money. They save a lot of money for in case of when they are going to be graduated, then they will use the money to help themselves. And in that situation, the master always get angry, and is not legal. It's illegal for you as a servant, or as an apprentice, or as a boy. That's what they call it, boy. Boy is an apprenticeship that you serve your master for a period of years, ranging from 5 years and above, which after the end there will be an agreement to settle you to have your own shop, to have your own. The master will give you some certain amount of money and goods for you to start your own business. So for that period of time, there is a lot of these guys used to do so, a lot of pilfering, or can I call it stealing little money in that shop in order to help themselves. Some of them, the ones that is irresponsible, will be stealing to go for club and go and have and give some for their girlfriend. So for that reason, the master always frown on this situation. So some of them are coming to me and asking me how to prevent little pilfering and stealing and fraudulent acts in a business environment, or in office environment where there is a lot of revenue generation. So that's why I decided to show you this video. So mainly, I always told you about what item are you going to use. I always told you about this wonderful seed item here called alligator pepper. Alligator pepper has a very old history about spiritual attachment to it. Alligator pepper is called a seed, a spiritual seed. Everything about it is spiritual. It's used for a lot of ritual, a lot of prayer. So alligator pepper has a lot of power to stop a lot of evil activities. Alligator have a lot of power inside it to stop a lot of negative things. It is also used to invoke negative things also. So for that reason, we are going to use alligator pepper. The reason of using the alligator pepper is to serve as a spirit, a monitoring thing that will scare away the apprenticeship. It makes the apprentice have a spirit of fear. A spirit of fear will grab him not to steal something from the shop. So that's the purpose of alligator pepper. So you have to get water. I have already poured water inside a container like this. Water has no enemy. So water is going to be used to perform this very very protective ritual. So the water is going to be an absorber. It's going to absorb every plan, every evil plan that the apprentice is planning about stealing things from the shop. It will absorb it. It will make the apprentice to think for good. It will make the apprentice to think for good because of water. So before the water will be turned to a spiritual water, a guide water, it's when you added salt on it. That's why we are going to use salt. I hope you are watching. So first of all, you add your salt inside the water. You can see I'm adding the salt inside the water. A little teaspoon of salt. The quantity is okay. Salt is blessing. It brings prosperity and anything good, positivity. That's what salt represents in this ritual. Because whatever you are doing to prevent pilfering, to prevent stealing in your property, in your shop, remember that you must be a clean hand person. That's why we are using salt. This salt is going to help you not to bring calamity to you, because many of you that are trying to protect your own shop from pilfering, from stealing, have once, when your apprentice have done it to your master. For you to do this, you must use salt. The salt will neutralize against backfiring, against making you not to succeed because you have done it to somebody. So there is a law of karma. For you to do that and be free, because you wanted your property to be saved, you want your money to be saved, so that your apprentice or your workers will not steal your money gradually and bring you down, which is every human being would like to do such thing. So but being you not being righteous enough to prevent the law of karma to come to you, because you have done it before during your apprenticeship time, so you need to use salt. But if you feel that you are a clean hand person, that you never steal from your master, that you never do pilfering, you never do what do they call it, a fraud before, don't use salt. If you are confident that you are a clean hand person, do not use salt. Salt is not made for you. But for the prevention, for the prevention of doubting, maybe you don't know, you have forgotten, better you use salt, so that it will help you to wage the law of karma to you. So that's why we put salt inside this water. Then after putting salt, most importantly, you take 7 pieces of alligator pepper. These 7 pieces of alligator pepper is going to be a monitoring spirit that is going to put fear in your workers or your apprentice whenever they want to steal your money, whenever they want to do any pilfering. So this alligator pepper, the 7 seed of alligator pepper, is 7 seed of alligator pepper in a spiritual realm, means they are like guiding, what I don't use the word angel, they are not angel. They represent in the spiritual purposes of using alligator pepper as a fighter. It will scare the workers and the apprentice not to steal. Whenever they want to steal the money, the spirit in this 7 alligator pepper will scare them, to bring that spirit of fear. Hey, somebody will catch me. Oh, what about if the master catch me? What about, are you sure they will not notice it? Are you sure they will not notice it? That's the work of 7 alligator pepper. So now watch how we do it. You're going to open the alligator pepper. You take 7 pieces. Make sure you take 7 pieces of alligator pepper. Make sure it is 7. The number is very, very important. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The number is very, very most important. Don't miss the number. The one half further down. Make sure you take 7. Don't pass more than 7 and don't take below 7. For this ritual to work, it must be 7. Let me be sure. Oh, another one half further. Let me pick it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then you gently, are you watching? Gently pour the 7 seed inside the bottle of salt and water this way. Then you cover it. As you are covering it, you speak your mind inside the water, inside the alligator pepper. Say, this alligator pepper here and the water and salt shall work to prevent every pilfering, every stealing in my shop, in my office. I use this to make sure that the free spirit of fear shall come into their mind. You lock it. Lock it. Then you get a broom. A broom. This broom will serve against an external thief, as an external person that may likely to come to your business premises or to come into your shop to cheat you or to buy credit and run without paying you. That is the work of this broom, and it is to serve as a security man at the door entrance of their shop. Spiritually, the broom will work as a security man in your door, which is going to make sure that anybody that cross into that shop door will not steal your belonging, will not, even your staff, even your apprentice. It will prevent them immediately they cross the broom. Their mindset will come to normal. The evil mind they have will neutralize. That's the reason of using broom. You will use style in a pretending way how to put the broom. So that's whenever you go to a place, people that know this spiritual secret of preventing stealing in their shop. Let me show you where they keep the broom. This is the entrance. This door represents your shop or your office. So at the back of the door, you see somebody keep the broom like this. When you see where they keep broom like this near the door, it means something. It means a spiritual way to prevent stealing, to prevent any fraud, to prevent any pilfering, both internal and external person. Whenever they cross their leg and pass in this door, while there is this broom here, their mind will begin to think positive. They will never think of stealing any of your money. Their mind, they will have a fear of God. They will begin to fear because of what spirits in this broom will always prevent them not to steal. So how do you fortify the broom? So you use the alligator pepper, 7 alligator pepper and salt and water, and pour it like this inside the broom. It will pass inside the broom like this before you drop the broom at the back of your door, your shop door. That is how to make. So this is how to make the ritual on how to prevent pilfering and stealing and fraudulent activity in your shop and your business premises and your office. So after doing that, the next thing to do is to get a rope. To get a rope for avoidance of gossip. Make sure that you have a dark bottle that is dark in color, so that people will not see this seven seed of alligator pepper, so that they will not be able to begin to scared about your business premises and begin to gossip you because of the preventive measure you put in your shop. So you tie the bottle this way. You tie it this way. I always show my video completely so that you see how I tie it this way. Then let me show you. You come to the corner. Let's see, this is the office door or your shop door. At the back of it, you find a nail and hang the bottle like this. At the back of it, where people will not see it, whenever you can close it like this, so that people put it at the end. You see where I put it at the end of the door. That's where you hang the alligator pepper, 7 alligator pepper, and water and salt that you use for prevention of fraud and pilfering and stealing in your shop. This is where you hang it. So this is how to hang it. Then the broom I said will be at the back like this. See where I keep the broom. The broom will always be like this. Nobody will know the reason of this broom being in at the back of this broom. Here will be like this, so that nobody will know the reason. So this is all you need to do to prevent pilfering and stealing and every negative negative thinking in your shop or your business premises, to avoid too much of stealing. But before you do this ritual, make sure that you have asked for forgiveness for the ones you do when you are an apprentice, or when you are serving, when you are working with somebody. So that's why the salt is very, very important to help you not to harm you back. Thank you and God bless you. See you on my next video. Please, if you are not yet subscribed to my channel, please kindly do so, because you're gonna have a lot of natural and spiritual experience of preventing of calamities and a lot of evil. Thank you and God bless you. See you on my next video. Bye.